Yes, very simple reason. The simple reason is that we are invited by the government of the province of Gangwon, especially headed by the governor. The governor of Gangwon province is very, very keen to invite us here. We came here a few months ago. He showed us around, and in the end we signed a memorandum of understanding. So here we are. Well, WIEF stands for World Islamic Economic Forum. It was established just about 10 years ago, and before that it was under the auspices of the Organization of Islamic Conference, or the OIC. The OIC at that time was made up of governments, but 10 years ago OIC stopped dealing with WIEF, and WIEF became independent by itself. So from then onwards, the WIEF had been operating on its own without any government role at all. So the need for the WIEF was simply that it was realized at that time that the Muslim world needed attention to be given priority in the field of development, because without development, life would have no meaning. So it was basically and fundamentally based on that WIEF was formed. Very important to remember was that the idea was to have a platform only to talk about development and matters related to the economic well-being of the different Muslim societies all over the world. To begin with the main theme, we talk about globalizing Korea. In other words, how Korea fits in with the world. And under that, because of special interests of the Koreans, at the request of our host and in collaboration with our secretariat, they concentrate on Islamic banking, Islamic finance, the halal food industry, as well as property development. So these are the four main themes that are being discussed at this particular forum. We have no particular goal except to facilitate as well as to give opportunities for everybody who's interested in the subjects to come together, to exchange information, to exchange views, and to come to some sort of constructive proposals and suggestions for the benefit of each other. And in the case of Britain, for example, the financing is not only for British projects, but they're prepared to finance the rest of the world who care to approach them to get financial backing, either through the banking system or through the issuance of sukuk, for example. These are to be explained in detail if you want to understand them. But I think by having this meeting, for example, there is a realization in Korea. Number one, it seems to me, I get the impression today that there is place for Islamic banking and finance. There is a future in Islamic banking and finance. There is the possibility of the economic system here to utilize, to use, to take advantage of Islamic banking and finance. For Gangwon province is very interesting. I want to mention a special case in Nammi Island, for example. When I went there last spring, I was greeted by so many Malaysians. I was surprised that they were there. Why? Because they have been following your films, your movies, and they know what it's all about. And they go there as part of their tour of Korea. No Malaysian will consider his trip to Korea complete without going to Gangwon province, and particular to Nammi Island. What does it mean? It means increasing number of people are coming here who follow the Muslim faith, but they want food to eat, and they want to make sure that lots of what they want in terms of facilities are available. I'm very keen to tell you, for example, that Nami Island is a very small one, but they have a place for Muslims to pray. They have food where they can serve Muslim food, and I hope that this can be expanded into the province, and of course I hope it can be expanded for the whole of Korea.